Today, we're going to make some delicious meat patties, and you'll learn how to season them and make them perfectly juicy. Hi, I'm Kubishek, and let's get cooking. For great patties, we'll need meat, specifically pork and a little bit of beef. We'll also need parsley, lard, salt, pepper, oil, a bread roll, garlic, onions, eggs, milk, breadcrumbs, bacon, and some pork belly. First, dice the bread roll, put it in a bowl, and cover it with milk so it soaks through. Now, let's get to the meat. To make the meat easier to grind, we need to cut it into smaller cubes. What can I say about the meat? The foundation is definitely the pork. When you're choosing pork for patties, pick a piece that's a bit marbled with fat. It will make the patties much juicier. Don't add too much beef. I use a ratio of about 1 to 5, which means 5 parts pork to 1 part beef. The beef is really just there for flavor. If you use too much beef, the patties will end up dry and won't be juicy at all. So, just a little beef for the taste. To make sure they stay extra juicy, I also add some pork belly. How much? About once or twice the amount of the beef. Just like the beef and pork, cut the pork belly into cubes so it grinds more easily. Next, prepare the garlic and onions. Peel the garlic and the onions, and finely dice the onion. Do the same with the bacon. Dice it as small as possible. The smaller the cubes, the better. Now, let's grind the meat. I use a pork hurt meat grinder. It's reliable and does a great job. I have a feeling this thing will outlast me and my kids, and yet it costs next to nothing. Grind the pork, beef, and pork belly. It's a joy to cook like this. To get every last bit of meat out of the grinder, run the soaked bread roll through at the end. This actually helps clean out the machine. To make sure the bacon flavor spreads through the whole patty, we'll saute it briefly. Then add the onion and saute that too to take the sharp edge off. Just cook it until it's slightly translucent and a light golden color. Don't overdo it. Now, let's mix it all together. Put the meat in a bowl, add the soaked bread rolls, and press in 3 cloves of garlic. Add the sauteed onion and bacon. Next, add 1 whole egg and just the yolk from a second egg. Keep the leftover egg white in a small glass. We'll need it in a moment. Season with half a tablespoon of parsley, salt to taste, and ground black pepper to taste. Mix everything thoroughly. The mixture should start smelling great already. Whisk the egg white with a little water, shape the patties, and brush them with this mixture. I've never actually read why this is done, but many recipes say to do it, so I do it too. Coat the patties on both sides in breadcrumbs. Super! Now we just fry them. These patties are often served with boiled potatoes, but they're best with mashed potatoes, so now is the perfect time to start making the mash. Let's get to the frying. Heat some oil in a pan and start placing the patties in. While the potatoes are boiling and the patties are frying, we have a moment to prep the side garnish. Slice some green onions into rings and some pickles into strips. By now, the patties should be browned on one side, so it's time to flip them over. The potatoes are done, so let's make the mash. First, mash the potatoes, then add butter and salt, and work them in thoroughly. Add the milk. Just a reminder, don't pour all the milk in at once. Add it in stages so you don't get lumps. Most importantly, use hot milk, not cold. Finally, stir in some of the green onions. As soon as the mash is done, cover it with a lid so it doesn't get cold. While we were making the mashed potatoes, the patties finished frying. It's a good idea to place them on paper towels to soak up any excess grease, though maybe it's not strictly necessary. And we're done! The patties are cooked through and perfectly juicy. Well, that's all for today. I'll say goodbye now, and if you liked the video, give me a like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my new videos.